I am going to talk about some more things I like about China. I've done this video before, but I thought I'd add on more because obviously there's more things I like about China. If not, I would not be here. 1. I really like how easy it is to get fruit and fruit juice here. So if you go around the streets in China, you'll just randomly find like fruit stores. Not even fruit stands outside, although there are those. Like you can usually find those on like places with large sidewalks, like people will just be selling fruit. But yeah, and you can get fruit there and it's cheap and you can easily get fruit juice with like no extra sugar added. So like that's awesome. Number 2 are the roads, to an extent, when they're not under construction. They can be pretty good here. I would say what I really like is the protected bike lanes. So I drive an e-bike, so instead of driving with the other cars, there's an area next to it that e-bikes, bikes, and smaller vehicles can drive, especially if they don't go to the same speed as the other cars. Now, not every road has this protected lane, sadly, and sometimes the protected lane is just part of the sidewalk, which means no one follows it. But it's a great idea. The worst part is when either it's part of the sidewalk or there's car parking, which makes it very dangerous at times. 3, cheap flights. So going to any other country or even flying within China is pretty cheap. I mean, if you get paid Chinese salary, it's not so cheap, but it's cheap. So like I can travel within China, and I know some people think, oh, you have a lot of money. I'm like, no. It's just traveling is just cheaper to do. I did a round trip to, I think, Incheon, Seoul, and back. Spent about $350, and this was around Christmas. $350 US, and then I did a round trip from South Carolina to Seattle. I can't remember if I left from South Carolina or from North Carolina. I think I left from Charlotte, actually. So Charlotte, North Carolina to Seattle, back and forth was about $450. So I can tell you right now, traveling within Asia is much cheaper. 4, mall culture. So I know a lot of malls in America are now failing, mainly because they're unsafe to be in anymore. But in China, they're not thriving per se. Like there's a lot of stores that are like too expensive and no one goes to them. But typically the restaurants, if they're any good, and cheap stores that are in the mall, they do really well here. And so do movie theaters. Like I love mall culture. Like being able to just go into one building and just go to so many different shops is like so much fun to do. But you can't do that in America anymore because of how unsafe they are. And last thing is cute and cheap items. So you can find almost anything here pretty cheaply and it be cute. Like I know a lot of like really cheap items in America are usually utilitarian almost, but you can get everything here that's really cute. It has characters on it, it's a pretty color and stuff like that, and it's still really cheap. Like you don't have to like go to Dollar General and get like that ugly notebook for $1. Like I can go to a store here and find a really cute notebook, maybe $2 US, but it's really cute. So this video is shorter, but I want to put out another video. I haven't been on here in a while, but if you have anything you'd like to add that you like or something like that, please leave it in a comment below, and I will see you later. Goodbye.